Hey everybody, this is Jay from Trailer Jury, and this is Jay's Corner. I'm just here talking about whatever I want to talk about, and today we're talking about, who could have guessed it, trailers. What is a trailer? A trailer is essentially a promotional material for a movie, TV show, video game, anything like that. What it's meant to do: promote the material, get people to come in, get people to spend money. Money! Typically, the way they do this is by showing the most exciting bits of the movie. Something that gets you saying, oh my god, look at this, I have to go see this.
I need it!
That can be such a problem because they're showing the best parts usually. And a lot of these modern trailers give away too much of the plot. I can't count the amount of times I've watched a trailer and then have known everything about the movie.
I know everything!
And that ruins the movie-going experience. Even seeing parts of the trailer in the movie you're watching can lessen your experience. It can pull you out of the movie and distract you completely. Now, a way to avoid these problems is just not to watch trailers at all. But that can lead to another set of problems of watching movies that you're just not going to enjoy. My problem with trailers started back in 2002 with the release of Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Now, I was just a young boy at the time, super excited to see this movie. Haven't read the books at this point, was slowly getting around to it, but right in the middle of the trailer for The Two Towers, they show the return of Gandalf, who had died in the first movie, or at least you thought he was dead.
Blimey, you fools!
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why the hell did they show this? Why did they show Gandalf returning? You're following the main characters through a forest. They're warned about a white wizard who might kill them. There's no suspense anymore. Because you know it's Gandalf. You know it's him. Could you imagine the surprise of going into that movie not knowing it was Gandalf? And the trailer took that away from you. Could you imagine in Star Wars if in the trailer they show that Darth Vader is Luke's father?
I am your father.
That would be absolutely insane. I feel bad for anyone who speaks Dutch and German, because of course Vader means father in Dutch and German.
And the Dutch. What?
So essentially Darth Vader is Darth Daddy in some cultures.
Hey, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy.
But it would be absolutely insane to have shown that in the trailer. And this is why I stopped watching trailers for such a long time. Except that got me into a different problem where I took my father to go see Twilight. Not knowing what Twilight was at the time, I never watched the trailer for it because I didn't watch trailers at that time. Essentially, every time I went to a movie theater and the trailer started playing, I'd stick my fingers in my ear and go la 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 and just completely ignore it.
Not listening. Not listening.
So I took to my dad to Twilight, not realizing what it was. I thought it was just a movie about vampires. That's all I knew about it. How embarrassed was I? Like, sorry, Dad. This movie wasn't meant for you or me.
I'm your son.
I have no son.
Another thing that makes a bad trailer is when they completely mislead you of what the movie is. There's a movie called Bridge to Terabithia. The trailer shows these kids going out and finding a fantasy world that they can go live and have adventures in. But the entire movie is actually about this kid who has cancer, and it's all pretend. Could you imagine being a kid and be like, oh, I'm going to go see this fantastical fantasy movie, and it's just a sad movie about a kid with cancer who actually just dies at the end. That's not why this kid wanted to go to the movie theater. This kid wanted to go see a fun movie and have a good time.
Fun.
Kids with cancer, that's not a good time. That's nobody's idea of a good time. Hi, I'm Present Day Jay, and I'm here to talk about what Past Jay just said about this movie. First things first, the little girl does not actually have cancer. She has depression that she's gotten from being ignored by her parents. So this movie is not about cancer. It's about kids dealing with depression and the death of their best friend. So still sad and depressing, and the trailer still lied to us. Thank you. Let's continue with the video. These bad trailers are what motivated me to become one of the founding members of Trailer Jury. We want to call out bad trailers and hopefully maybe somehow change the culture of trailers. I understand that they're very hard to make. You want to get people in to make yourself money. You want to, get people excited to see stuff. But a lot of the times they're ruining the movie experience. Can you imagine going into a movie completely blind? You have no idea where the plot's going to take you, and you are just there for the ride. It is a great experience just having zero expectations of what you're about to see. And I wish you could do that for every movie, but it's almost impossible to do unless you just don't watch trailers completely. But then again, you're going to run into your Twilights and your Bridges to Terabithia. There is hope, though. There are companies out there that put out amazing trailers. And, some genres do have an advantage more than others, like horror movies and thrillers and mysteries, because you're not supposed to know what's going on anyways. So it makes it really easy to make a good trailer for a horror movie, because it's all suspense anyways. It's supposed to make you guess what's going on, and it's more atmospheric anyways. If you ever watched the trailer to the original 1979 Alien movie, oh my god, just listen to the soundtrack of that trailer. Just the heartbeats and just the thumping, and it's a no bullshit trailer. It just gets you so excited for the movie. Also, there's trailers for like Marvel Infinity War, where they change enough things in the trailer that you can't guess what's going on. So you have the Hulk falling out of the sky. It doesn't show him hulking out. They actually show the Hulk in the trailer when it's actually Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster suit. They show Thanos with the Infinity Stones, but not all of them. So they change the scenes around a little bit and lie to you so you don't know what's going on. But they do it in such a way it doesn't change the expectations of the viewer. It doesn't change the experience that you're going to get from watching the trailer and the movie.
You got me.
And I feel like that's the best way to do it. It's one of the better examples of trailers. Is it gets you hyped up, it gets you wanting more, but it doesn't give away what's happening. And that's what a trailer is supposed to be. But can they all be like that? No, definitely not. We're going to have duds, and that's just part of life. But hopefully down the line we can kind of change the culture of trailers. You know what? Call out the movie studios if you see a trailer that you think ruins the movie-going experience. Just call them out, being like, hey, you spoiled the movie. Don't be a jerk. That's what we're kind of trying to do. But I hope this kind of explains why Trailer Jury exists in the first place. And I hope you guys have a wonderful movie-watching experience and trailers don't ruin that for you. I hope you guys all the best. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.